So, Coach, what's your overall grade of that non-conference slate? You made it out in one piece.
Yeah, it was definitely an incredibly challenging non-conference schedule. You know, looking back though, our hope, we even talked about it yesterday at training, was that it's prepared us for Friday night. And, you know, that was the goal. Unfortunately, we didn't get the results we wanted, but we definitely learned a lot about ourselves, and that was the main goal.
So before last weekend, you guys were 500. You got a pair of wins to kind of tack on to the end. What does that momentum mean into conference season?
It's just, you know, I think just for us to just get a little bit more confidence in the attack and to get some wins is definitely something we're always shooting for, but more importantly, the shutouts. And that was something that last weekend, the last two games, we were able to get the shutouts, and that's just as important as the goals.
Now in the conference play, it's been kind of your bread and butter, even going back to the Big East days. What's the focus heading in? How have you had that success, and how do you plan to continue it into this season?
Well, I mean, I think a non-conference schedule like the one we just played, you can't hide. You know, so it's definitely going to expose areas that you need to be better at, and also areas that we're good at. And you know, that's always the goal. And you know, I've been consistent with that throughout my career, and I probably have some more wins if you know, I didn't have that philosophy. But I hope this year it really pays off.
So on the field, X's and O's, we're going to talk a little bit. You've been using a lot of subs lately. You know, this season I should say, more than normal. How does that affect, you know, the flow of the game? How does that affect your team overall?
Yeah. When you have a young team, and just, you know, unfortunately we've had a lot of injuries, you know, you just sometimes as a coach I'm forced into things, or we're still just trying to figure out what young kids can bring. You know, if I had a senior this year, I know what they could bring because I've had them for 3. When you have young players, you don't know until you get into a season like we just had of non-conference. So it's just allowed me to really get a good understanding of you know, young players, and that's what we've been trying to do.
Kind of hate to harp on injuries, but you know, Lauren going down a few games ago, quite a big thing. How has everyone stepped up to fill her shoes?
Yeah, I mean, you look at Alina Stahl the other night, or Sunday, and you know, scoring those 2 goals right off the bat was huge momentum. And you know, coming in, you know, and being able to do that as a sophomore was you know, everything we've asked her to do your job, and you know, she was able to do that. And you know, so I was really proud of her. And then Friday night, Jay Gentili, you know, creating you know, some scoring opportunities that we were able to finish. So it was important.
You got the Cyclones coming in on Friday.
Yeah.
What are you looking out of them?
Yeah, I mean, you know, great athlete. Obviously, it's a BCS school with incredible, you know, play. You know, they're organized. They're lethal in the attack. You know, they can catch you off balance a little bit. So we just have to be ready, you know, for, you know, a team that's hunting wins for conference play.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.